and today we're going with a requested reading on the Big Beautiful Bill. Today is July 1st. As you guys may heard, the bill allegedly passed Senate, so this is what inspired this reading today, as you guys were requesting for what can we possibly expect in the future. So I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that energies can be inverted, and these are again for your entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Again, I am not part of no agenda, political agenda or anything. We respect the administration, and again, we are just doing this for your amusement and entertainment. This is not journalism, so please make sure to look for the official sites and the official places to be up to date when it comes to information. Okay, so with this said, let's see what the universe and the cards has to say about the situation and what can we possibly expect as well. So we are going to take a look into this. Let's see what the card says in Lilith. So right away we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles as well. I'm going to get this a little closer. I apologize. Let's see what else. We got the Strength card in the reverse. We also have the Two of Swords in the reverse as well. Let's see what else. We got the King of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in overall energy. Thank you so much, Lilith. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and at the bottom we got the Four of Cups as well. So right away we got Leo energy, Aries energy, we got Libra, Gemini, we got Pisces as well, and that's pretty much what I have right now. With that said, I don't know if I said Pisces and everything, but either way, let's move forward. So allegedly here, even though that it passed, it's still like not strong enough yet, right? But moving from that, it does show right here that allegedly even the people that say yes to it are a little afraid of the consequences. Allegedly they understand the consequences. They do understand it. The sad thing about this is that, again, we all understand the consequences, but allegedly they're not going to really feel it and understand it when it starts affecting them. A lot of things that they were given and that all the things that they have are allegedly in whatever it is that the state that come from is going to be limited, not only allegedly affecting their people but also themselves. Now allegedly here, a lot of them are going to have a fateful moment, which is find out stage, allegedly, and to where they're gonna see that, oh my, okay, I didn't know this was covered for this and for that. And again, they're going to, if they barely answer the phone, they're gonna stop answering, because allegedly they're gonna have back to back issues that unfortunately is gonna be so much that they're not gonna be able to take care of it immediately. So allegedly here, they're gonna have a lot of regret, and allegedly they're gonna be coming in TV and be like, oh, I am so sorry for this and that, but it's a little bit too late for that. I feel here that for whatever reason, there's a tiny bit of hope, and allegedly because it does not affect entirely yet, allegedly there's possibilities of some sort of like changes in upcoming situations that could actually not necessarily stop it immediately, but allegedly here makes a big pause in the situation. I do see that allegedly Elon is influential in this energies of change, pauses in certain situations as well. With the Two of Cups in the reverse right here, I do see both parties understand that this is bad and this is wrong, but it's not only going to affect us as people, but allegedly it's going to affect them a lot, and is going to start reflecting in the way that they allegedly change their mind after a while. With the Four of Cups right here, and with the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant in the reverse and the Five of Swords, oh my goodness. So they're going to allegedly have their money, that whatever they used to get paid, because allegedly they're cutting everything. They're gonna not have enough money to get paid in the near future, and a lot of their benefits are going to be shrinking, right? Into where allegedly they're gonna be like, oh no, this is affecting me too. The thing is that nobody's going to really understand what's going on until it affects them entirely. And allegedly they had this idea that it may not affect them entirely, but soon enough, and it's going to be shortly after, they're going to start realizing that it's not only affecting random people, allegedly it's also affecting them. And that is when the shift of energy of like, let's do something to stop it, okay? Because allegedly some promises are not going to be able to be kept, into where they're going to be like, oh, okay. And because the promises allegedly and certain things that they were expecting they're not going to be fulfilled entirely, that's when you're going to start seeing changes. Not because they regret it, not because, oh, I opened my eyes. No, allegedly some things that possibly allegedly were promised to them are not going to be given, and then that's when they're going to start being like, okay, I got to do something about it because I'm also affected. What can the country expect with these cuts, to be more clear and specific? Two of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Moon. Oh my gosh, the Hangman. These are not good cards, my loves. These are not good cards whatsoever. Okay. So with the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse, let me just do this real quick. So we have no, by the way. We got definitely, again, a lot of like air and fire, which is not, it's not the best, right? So right now we're gonna have a lot of fear of the unknown in this organization. So like I said before, they do not understand the situation they put themselves in allegedly, and they're gonna have a lot of disorganization and a lot of difficult situations also within the house, okay? And also it's there's gonna be a lot of lack of clarity, allegedly injustice, and allegedly hostility, which is not something that we are like shocked, because again, this bill allegedly, based on what it was read, it was very negative too. Okay, so with the Moon right here, I do see that allegedly they're going to start arguing in between. Like, this bill allegedly it has brought allegedly the worst in some people allegedly, or will be, right? And I do see allegedly that there's going to be a lot of like situations in between them, especially when it starts affecting one person more than the other within allegedly in between them, and in between allegedly the rich people too. They thought they were going to be cooking, but they're not going to be cooking, my loves. And allegedly here there's going to be they're going to be multiple situations are going to happen that allegedly, how can I put this, they're going to be betrayed in between them. So this bill allegedly, it's only a blessing because it showed the people where they're standing on, okay? This is in between. This is not about color, okay? We're talking about human here. I'm talking about color when it comes to parties. It did show you, regardless of which side you're on, allegedly, where these people are standing on, okay? Allegedly, right? And this showed the people that you should not be fighting each other. They should not be throwing shade at each other, because we are one, we are the same allegedly in their eyes, right? Regardless of which party. So allegedly this brought a lot of clarity to certain people specifically, and allegedly, if we want to put it this way, people are gonna understand allegedly that your neighbor is not the enemy, okay? And a lot of people are going to start switching, okay? With the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, right? I do see that they're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things as well. Like, we already, by losing all that, every single American, or most of them, have already lost a lot allegedly. Now, they allegedly seemed to understand that the sacrifice was only coming from this part, but allegedly they're soon gonna find out that the sacrifice involves every single one of us, and them included, okay? This allegedly gives a new perspective in this bill. This situation, I'm telling you, regardless of how long it takes, is gonna end up being suspended, allegedly. Not by the party you thought it was gonna be suspended, but by their own people that allegedly start signing yes to this bill. Yes, as you heard me, allegedly it's gonna be so bad, and it's gonna be quickly catching up to them, that allegedly a lot of them are going to try to move whatever they have to move to what? To suspend this bill. Yes, Yes, and allegedly, this is something that we will not believe, and it's hard for me to believe too, because but it'll happen. Yes, trust me, allegedly, it'll happen. And why? Because we are gonna be in so much debt. Okay, allegedly they are going to be also seeing that they're going to be in so much debt, and because allegedly you can't take any more from here, then they're going to start losing. Okay, allegedly, and they're going to start investing, and for that it's a loss for them, into where they are going to feel they're living beyond their means. Okay, and a possible suspension allegedly is in the horizon over this bill. With the 3 of Wands right here, so for one, now what can you do? Prepare yourself, okay, mentally and physically, when it comes to what you got, like food and all of that. Allegedly, prepare yourself, okay, and understand something, that this is not the end. It's not going to be like that. It's going to change. Something is going to change. Allegedly, I cannot say it's going to be perfect, but it's going to change into where it's not gonna be like, oh, this is amazing, but compared to where we're standing on today, based on what the allegations of this bill can implement to our country, right? Because we're not there yet, although the cards are saying what is gonna happen. But hey, allegedly, this is not gonna be the end, and there's gonna be changes, quick changes, and you're gonna remember the find out stage, allegedly. The Lovers in the reverse. Why? There's gonna be so much imbalance in between everything, allegedly, that they allegedly could have seen like it's not gonna affect me. It's going to, and they're gonna quickly find out, into where allegedly they're going to want to break down the communication. They're gonna be like, allegedly, no, we gotta break this down, we gotta redo it again, we gotta do something about it. They're gonna allegedly start speaking up. People are not going to want to listen, especially allegedly those who voted yes. People are not going to want to listen to them, because it's not what allegedly people thought it was, especially the people that thought this bill was a good idea, allegedly. Listen, the diplomacy, allegedly, people start gonna be, how can I put it this words, a lot of people are not gonna believe, like, and I'm talking about the people that still believe in this people, right, the people that still believe that this is a good bill, right? Allegedly, quickly, the people that supported them are gonna start questioning their support, allegedly, and they're gonna say this person is not good, blah blah blah, right? Again, better late than never, right? Understand that. Now, with this said, they're gonna start backstabbing each other, allegedly, like, yeah, allegedly, and they're going to try to put to an end to this bill, allegedly. The same people, allegedly, that today, July 1st, were celebrating, allegedly, quick enough, within a couple of days, a couple of weeks, allegedly, they're going to change their mind immediately. And somebody's going to release something very important, allegedly. It could be a document, something important, that what makes people, allegedly, some people wanting to act fast to make sure that this bill, allegedly, is either or reconsidered. And allegedly, it could be the Supreme Court too. Why? Because they themselves are going to be, allegedly, mishandling this money, causing financial stress that is going to hit them in the face within days. Okay? We got here two different energies, okay? We got, this represents the bill, this card, right? And we got two cards on the side. This card is the Emperor, which is Aries energy. We got the bill right here represented as the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then we got the King of Pentacles representing as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.